I think the greatest strength of PEC is its organizational reasonableness. And what I mean by that is PEC approaches the issues that I've worked with them on to understand all sides of the issue, to understand what the middle ground is, how it can be made to work for all parties and still achieve whatever end is being worked toward. And I think that's really valuable and kind of rare, actually, in a lot of organizations that we work with. You work toward a mission, and PEC has been able to engage all parties in that mission, in meeting that mission. And it's refreshing, actually, to work with PEC. I think when PEC decides to focus on an issue, it's been my experience that it's very well informed in terms of understanding what all parties need to advance, their interests in. And I think that one of the things that I really like about them is when they come up with an idea, when they come to us, to the Community Foundation for the Alleghenies or the Penelec Sustainable Energy Fund with a project, it's well thought out. They understand the issues, they understand the policy, the practical things, they understand how they want to get from A to B and who they need to engage to do that. So it comes fully formed, which is really helpful. Well, we've worked with PEC on a number of things, but I've also watched them work on other things, whether it's impacting policy. For example, right now we're working with them regarding low-impact hydro and micro-hydro policy changes through the Penelec Sustainable Energy Fund, or whether it has to do with regulatory issues or even pending legislation that needs input. They do it reasonably, rationally, thoughtfully, so they engage partners. I've seen it happen time and again that they're able, for example, politically, to be able to talk to people on both sides of the aisle. And again, that's something that's probably increasingly rare, unfortunately. I think it's important that there be a role for PEC, that it continue to do what it does, because it's one organization that really works toward what I think of as the rational middle. I mean, it tries to find, it can have a very strong take on a position, but it tries to work with all parties sort of with a kind of honesty, a kind of intellectual honesty, to explain the position and try to move it forward. And it's refreshing to see that.